Welcome to Intrio Podcast. I'm Christian, and I'm here with
Clayton.
And Carver.
Today we're talking about Marvel vs. DC. So, we got a couple topics on hand. We initially scheduled it like this for the release of the new Avengers game. But there's also some other things we're going to touch on. So, does anyone else want to start?
I feel like it should be one of you two first because you guys know more about this than I do.
Okay.
Alright, so do you just want to list preferences?
To start off with, yes.
Okay. For me, I think I prefer DC more because it has the Flash, it has Superman, Supergirl, Arrow, Batman. I like more DC superheroes than I do Marvel. That's all I'm saying.
Here's how I look at it. I love the Marvel movies. I hate the shows. I love the movies, not so much shows. But on the other hand, with DC, I love the shows, not so much the movies. So it's really hard to pick and choose.
I get you that, like, I agree with you there, but only because of Justice League, because they made the Flash character role look like a wimp. I did not like that at all.
He freaking annoyed me so much for his Flash. Have you seen the way he runs with the Flash character?
Mm-hmm.
It's so stupid. I mean, I'm sorry for anyone who's like a fan of that Flash. We're not trying to offend anyone before anyone goes in the comments saying, "Oh, we don't know what we're talking about, whatever, yada yada yada." But personally, just how he runs annoys me. Like, I can't really show it, but like, it's just so annoying. Just watch a clip of him running, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Why is it bad?
Yes, he has like his wrists like down. It's like weird. He runs like he's trying to swim. It's really weird. And then he like hops really weird. He looks like my little cousin trying to run.
Yeah.
Dang.
Like no Miller.
Roasted.
I don't even know if I got his name right. But I just think the way he portrayed the Flash was really bad, and I'm not even gonna touch on the costume. I'm not even gonna do that. But other than that, I will say my two favorite heroes, which this is the main reason why I have a hard time choosing between the two, is the show Flash. Okay, he does a really good job of portraying him, and Spider-Man from the movies, and not the old Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man.
Like Homecoming and Far From Home?
Yes. Now, I know a lot of people out there are going to be like, oh, he's not a good Spider-Man, the other Spider-Mans are better. BS. But anyways, that's just my personal preference. Clayton?
Yeah, I agree with you on the Flash, like, TV show. They have done so much better on their TV shows than they have their movies, because, I mean, I have to say, the Wonder Woman movie wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I will agree with you on that one. And personally, see, the thing is, I don't hate the movies with DC. They're just not something that I would go out of my way to watch, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they didn't do a horrible job, they just didn't do something that you'd want to go back and see, you know?
Yeah.
I've seen it once, I don't really need to see it again.
Yeah, I just can't wait until season 7 of Flash comes out. They've already filmed it.
I still haven't finished the recent season.
they've sent out the teaser trailer for season
Oh
7,
my
and
gosh.
I can't wait.
I wonder what they're gonna do about Elongated Man. For all
Oh,
those who
exactly.
don't know, which I doubt you don't know this if you know what we're talking about with the Flash. Um, the actor who played Elongated Man got fired over some social media posts that he did a while back. They were like really bad, but anyways, uh, so now they're kind of stuck in a situation where they have to replace the character, but it's really hard because they have to fill in the plot hole.
Yeah.
So a lot of Flash fans are trying to figure that out. Anyways, so yeah, but in alignment with all that, as for video games, I think Marvel's done a lot more with that.
Especially recently.
Oh my gosh. Just to name a few, like I mentioned earlier in the podcast, there's the Avengers game that's coming up, and um
Fortnite,
there is Fortnite that has
literally
this
their
season.
entire season themed off of Marvel.
Yeah, and it's gonna be insane. Me and Carver have already played it a little bit. If you want to check that out, go to our channel, our gaming channels. We'll shout that out at the end. So stick till the end of the video. Um, Also, and they've just done a lot of other games, like for example, the Iron Man VR, which I personally think is probably the best VR game today. Um, and they've
Gameplay
done so
on his
many
gaming
others.
channel.
I will say one of my favorite DC games though is now this isn't exactly a popular talked about one, but there's a lot of people that play it. DC Universe Online. It's a
Yeah.
really good one.
I remember
Yeah.
playing Gotham City Imposters when it came out.
Oh yeah. Oh, I will say DC did a good job with the Batman games. They did a pretty good job with Batman games. But yeah. Now, do you have any thoughts on the subject, Clayton and Carver?
Well, I mean, there's the whole sad news about Black Panther.
Well, yeah, we're gonna touch on that in a second. Um, but I was talking about more like the video game aspect.
Um,
Um,
None that
I
I
think
can really think of.
I think Marvel has more video games out than DC,
Yeah, definitely. Um,
especially with exclusives like Spider-Man for like PS4.
oh yeah. Well, that mostly has to do with Sony, but yeah,
True, but yeah.
definitely. Um, Anyways, now we're gonna move on to a bit of a sadder subject, but we felt like we needed to bring this up since this podcast is about Marvel and DC. So, as you might have seen on social media or just even heard from your friends or whatever, the actor who played Black Panther died recently of cancer. And
Yeah, it's
so
really sad.
we just kind of wanted to,
Pay our respects.
yeah, give some, respect him. Um, Honestly, I think he did a really good job with his acting career because he didn't just do Black Panther. He did a couple of others.
Yeah.
I was researching some, and he did some other movies as well. And he did all this and visiting other like cancer patients while he was suffering from this stage 4 that turned into stage 5, and
That's
he
sad.
did it in the thing is from what I've read he did it in secret, so like none of I don't think any of the fans knew. So honestly, the fact that because the entire time he was working with the Marvel movies, he had this cancer. So
And did he just not tell nobody?
yeah, he was suffering with it in secret. I think, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that the Marvel knew about it, but I don't think he told anyone else.
Dang.
Um, but like the fact that he was suffering through this and still um wanted to be able to do these roles and be
Just
in
be there
these
for those
movies.
people.
And yeah, he was literally, while he was suffering through this, he was visiting other people in the hospital with cancer and, you know, shedding some light to them. So honestly, he was a pretty good guy. Um, so yeah, do you guys have any other comments on that?
I do not have anything else. You guys pretty much said everything.
Yeah. And so the other thing that goes along with that is about what they're gonna do about the character. I'm not trying to like take away from the death or anything, but honestly, my theory is that they're gonna have Shiri take over with Black Panther. Um,
Yeah, I'm curious
but
if they're gonna just like replace them.
yeah, I mean, I doubt they're just gonna straight up like get someone else and pretend they're the same person, because let's be honest, whenever a company tries to do that, it doesn't really go well.
No.
Um, so yeah. Anyways, is there anything else we need to cover?
I don't think so.
I think that's it.
Okay, so like we said earlier in the podcast, some of the games that we were mentioning, me and Carter have actually played in our channels. Mine is Fire Games
Chillin' and
is
Gaming YT.
on YouTube and on Twitch.
Chillin' and Gaming.
Okay, and yeah, that's about it.
So we're going to tune out. Bye.
See
Bye.
you.